feel like we're in their business and I don't want to be, but like, you know what I mean? I don't know. And that's how you know too that you care about each other when you start arguing like this.
Yes, exactly.
Didn't argue,
Then it was already
don't care. Yes, it's so true.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the Bachelor episode 9, no, episode 10 and 11. So in episode 10 we start with Shanae, Brittany and Victoria. They are talking about Alex, how like he's a husband material, and also Johnny. So Victoria said that it would be nice to see Johnny at least talk to any other girl, but he doesn't really do that, so that make it harder for her. Brittany says she felt bad for Johnny. And we have like the cup tie hour, right? In the cup tie hour, everybody seems so nervous. And just to make an announcement that Sarah has to leave because she has some kind of family emergency, so she left. I alluded to something about her. I didn't say it directly, but she might have lost a member of her family, so she have to go. And we have 10 women and 11 guys. So the women are heading the hostess again. I think it was supposed to be the guy. I'm not sure. So, but the women are gonna hand the host this week. Victoria says she's scared of hurting Johnny if she decide like to pursue like a relationship with Alice. There's a tension that's going on between the OG girl and the new girl, and just then I say that since the OG girl came back, there has been a lot. Everything has been so messy. We have Aunt in the kitchen, in the shower, no, Aunt in the shower. So stuff that were not there before, they find those things now. Genevieve and Victoria, like those are the OG girls. They say that it has to be the new girl, that everything was so clean before. So everything always being clean, nice, or messy. Like, who is responsible for that? Like, the OG girl says the new girl says the OG girl. They throw someone in between. And we have Eliza and Hannah. They are having the moment. Brandon is saying also the moments. Aaron and Genevieve, they have the moment. Victoria, Logan and Kate also have the moment. We have like the during the hour, Jacob talked to Shani. They were talking about brushing the teeth and stuff like that. He have like a chocolate toothpaste, and each of them brush each other teeth, and at the end of it, a kiss. Shani say Jacob is by far the cleanest man she have kissed. That was kind of funny. And we have Victoria and Alice chat. Johnny said that if Victoria was just another girl, he wouldn't even decided to stay. If it was just any girl, he would have left already, but Victoria is someone that he really care about, so that's why he's still here, he's still fighting for this. Alex has his up. Victoria see Alex as a good guy, husband material. She said that so many times. Victoria have a chat with Johnny. Johnny said that he thought he was gonna lose her, and lose her would be like the scariest thing that happened to her. Then we have the whole ceremony. And before the actual ceremony, Victoria said Johnny is not the type that she normally gravitated toward. She think Alex is more like a future husband, so she's attracted to both guys. She doesn't know what to do. She'll have a difficult decision to make. And now we have the whole ceremony, and remember we have 10 girls and 11 guys, so one person have to go home. So this is how the rules go. Sarah chose Brandon, Danielle chose Michael, Eliza chose Riley, Genevieve chose Aaron, Yesenia chose Andrew, Brittany to Tyler, Kate to Logan, Shanae to Jacob, Victoria to Johnny. And we have Florence. So there are 2 guys left. Adam, we didn't make a connection with anyone, and we have Alice. Who is she gonna choose? Is she gonna support her international border, or is she gonna choose Alice? If you know that this is Bachelor, you know of course that she's gonna choose Adam. I'm joking. She chose Alice.
Alex.
What the?
Really acceptance first.
With gratitude.
And Adam is leaving, and Marcus, he doesn't even know who Adam is.
Just yeah, homie. You too, man. Absolutely. You too. Like, who was that guy? Felt bad because I forgot his name. Part of me was like, I've never seen this guy before in my life. You guys...
Oh, careful, Michael. Adam is the hardest guy. I'm so sorry the girl can see because Love is Blind. Please watch my Love is Blind video. I post the new season 3, episode 1 to 4. Please watch, please like it, please. But seriously, they can see how hard Adam is. He seems like a handsome guy and so caring. So sad that he couldn't find his person yet. It's okay. See you next time. So the next day, everybody looks so happy. You always know after the whole ceremony, it's like we have like a couple retreat, but every single couple seems to be in a happy place, because we don't have like a challenge on. Not a new person came back here because we have 10 couples, 10 couples. I don't know if technically Jacob and Shani are not a couple, but she's safe. We have 10 couples. Tyler spent time with Brittany. They are exercising. Johnny say Alice have to go. It's say the thing is just awkward because Victoria chose Johnny, and the fact that Alice is still here is kind of feel weird because she make her decision. She want to be with Johnny, but Alice is still at home. He doesn't like that. And finally, the date card came, and the date card is for Victoria. The date card say, Victoria, are you ready to fall in love? And then I realized, wow, they never got a date. They fall in love in the beach by spending so much time with each other, but they never have a proper date. And Victoria and Johnny are heading to the date, and the date would be outside, like, you know, all those, I don't know, traditional thing. They have some kind of sauna date, but you have to like a little bit like spiritual. I don't even know how to say that. Spiritual type of date. And there was somebody leading the date. He talked about intention, like Victoria shared what's her intention to this relationship. Johnny also shared his intention. Victoria said she wants something like a new beginning, a fresh start for this relationship. Johnny is happy about that. He said, also I want something like a fresh start for this relationship. They look so happy. And after they got inside like a cave or a small house where they're just gonna be, it's gonna be very hot inside, steaming, hot, just like a sauna, spending time with each other. And inside that, Victoria talked about her fear and insecurity. She said she really liked Johnny. Johnny said that fear also, he's not good enough for her. He's talking about the list. She said, oh, you check on my list. That was kind of cute. And back at the beach, we have like the guys having a conversation. Logan have a conversation with Tyler about Johnny. They say, oh, Johnny is the type of surf guy. He always like go surfing, do his own thing. Now that when that type of guy fell in love, he will put the apron, he will put the surfboard away, he will take care of the children, he will do all things that people in love do. He will be the guy who is committed so much to find like a whole new Johnny in this relationship. That was kind of funny. And I really feel like Johnny would be that type of guy because even though he's not like ready for commitment, marriage and stuff like that, he knows that Victoria is something that she wants. Is she at that place of her life? He's still like young, still figure out his career, whatever he's gonna do, but he's ready to get there because his lover is ready to get there. And also I forgot one part, and then they show Victoria and Johnny, they are both falling in love with each other. They look so happy. They have a great moment. And Victoria said, I have a great moment of realization that this might be my person. And they just look so happy. And we go back to the beach where we talk about Honey said that he's not concerned about anyone coming down the step. Oh, he said the key word. So because Honey's from the connection with Eliza.
Not really too concerned about who comes down those steps. I know exactly what Eliza and I have, so I'm not worried at all in the slightest.
And we see who's coming. Justin is back to the beach again. He talked to Jesse. Jesse said, "Why are you here?" He said, "I came here for Eliza."
All right, so elephant in the room. Why'd you come back?
Man, I came back for Eliza.
What tells you that you could find love with Eliza?
From what I've seen from her and what I've heard about her, they're all characteristics that I look for in somebody, and so I'm interested to see.
Jesse said, "We don't usually allow people to come back, but use this wisely." He said, "Yes, he's here for Eliza." He left too early before having a chance to meet her, but he's back again in the beach to form a connection with Eliza. And he came with a date card. And when Jesse came back, Genevieve wasn't happy about that. She wasn't.
Else, I need a drink.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
That would work.
No, don't worry about it. I'm sure.
No, it's all good, man.
And Justin came with the date card, so the date card said, "Justin, it's time to find what you're looking for." Justin was talking to Eliza. She was blushing the whole freaking time.
Basically, I came back to meet you, and
Wait, are you being for real?
I'm deadass, yeah. Yeah, so kind of early on, I explored some things, but I hoping that you would come down. It didn't go that way.
Yeah. Wow. I'm like so flattered.
Like, even when she saw Justin coming down the beach, Eliza flipped her hair, organized, and she couldn't hide her excitement. She couldn't hide how happy she was, even though she already have like a connection behind it. So Justin asked Eliza to go on a date. Eliza said yes.
Would you like to go on this date?
Yes.
I thought that's what you were saying. No.
Really? No.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to it. I think I don't know what we're doing. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
And on the other side, we show Aaron and Genevieve. Aaron said that he liked Genevieve, but she talked too much about Justin. This is one drama that's coming that we didn't expect Justin coming with Ghost. A drama in a relationship that's kind of established. So Genevieve said, "What does Justin if he came here?" Genevieve talk about Justin. Every time, Aaron said when Genevieve talk about Justin, make him feel that it was some kind of consolation prize. No, he didn't say consolation prize. Number 2 on her list instead of number 1. Genevieve and Aaron, they are talking to while they're explaining the situation. Aaron was like, "Oh," he tried to explain the situation. It's like, "Oh, Genevieve was dating Justin." She said Justin is back. Genevieve was dating Justin before, and the connection wasn't good, and she found like a better connection with me.
Genevieve and him had a connection. I came in. My connection was much better.
There's stuff in between. Victoria.
Before he finished, she said to Jesse, "No, that's not what happened."
Stuff in between. Victoria came in.
Yeah.
We took him on a date, and then we just argued for 3 days. Then Aaron came in, and then I was like, "Thank you."
Now he's back. And who did he pull?
Eliza.
Do they have history?
What? Did you just have...
So she was just trying to tell the story. Oh my God, Aaron didn't take it well. He just walked away from the conversation. And then when Genevieve went and found him, they were talking. He said, "I feel like I was just saying that our connection is better." Aaron said, "This is not because she liked him, it's because Justin didn't make her feel good." They feel like the connection that he have with Genevieve is not like a better connection like he think. It's because things didn't work out with Justin, because she's talking about Justin And because of that, you kind of feel like, oh, she didn't like me. She just wanted somebody to make her feel good. Genevieve said, no, it's not that. I'm waiting to you. I really like you. I don't know what you think. I don't really like you. And then Aaron understood, maybe I'll be sensitive into the situation that they were talking. And then finally they make up. And Eliza is done talking to Justin. Eliza says she doesn't want to hurt anyone. She came for two people, and the people on her list was Honey and Justin. Now we learn about that it wasn't just Justin, it wasn't just Honey, but we also have Justin on her list. So she's conflicted about what she will do with this. Yes. And now Eliza talked to Honey. Oh my God. Hopefully the noise is not too loud because I have to finish filming this video. So Eliza talked to Rani about, like, there was some kind of misunderstanding about what to do. When she talked to him, she said Justin asked her on the date, right? And then she said yes to it. Rani was like, be a good guy. Said, oh, it would be better that you go to get some clarification. That's what he thought would be the best thing to say. Say, Eliza wanted Rani to hold on to her, but Rani just trying to be respectful. In her mind, she was expecting Rani to say, don't go. We have something great here, don't go. She didn't like the fact that he told her to go. And this is why a big argument will result out of this. I'm like I said, I just think Rani was trying to be respectful, but she mistook her letting her go exploiting. So she thinks that Rani doesn't care enough about her to send her away to Justin. But Rani was just trying to be the good guy. So we have Eliza and Justin getting ready for the date. Michael and Daniel chat about Eliza and Rani. Michael said that Eliza was hoping for Rani to put his feet down. Say, don't go, something like that, but he didn't do that. And we have Victoria and Johnny coming back for the date, and they explain about, like, they have some kind of bonding exercise, sweaty a lot, like some kind of sauna thing. They express their feeling. Honey's just sad, just a sad guy walking by the beach. Yeah, it's just sad to see. And then we saw Genevieve and Aaron chat. Genevieve apologized to Aaron. Aaron said it wasn't okay, so they tried to solve the issue. He said that he wanted Genevieve to validate the relationship, that he's someone, he wants Genevieve to think that he's someone special for her, not just some guy who make her feel good because things didn't work out with Justin. Genevieve said, Genevieve, I don't know, she didn't tell him directly here, but she said she's falling in love with Aaron. So they solved the issue. There's no more issue here. Okay, now we have Justin and Eliza date. They went to the date, but they didn't show anything here. Harness is sad. Harness said maybe I should have been nice, being myself, lead to this misunderstanding, because he was just trying to do the good thing. He was trying to do the good thing. At the end of the day, it just end up putting his foot in his mouth. So yeah, he was trying to do the good thing, but Eliza to get us, if you're willing to let me go, okay, I will go explore my relationship with Justin. Eliza and Justin have the date at the Vidanda. Yeah, they show the Vidanda, and I kind of wish here they can focus on the date, on the connection, but they will talk a little bit about Rani, but then they focus on the date a little bit later. Brando say, giving advice to Rani, say, don't worry, man. If you worry, girl, I will like fall in love with you. I will be all over you. But
Yeah. At the end of the day, you a catch, bro. If I was a woman, holy, I'd be in your arms right now.
Oh, I know. Hey, we're gonna make it work, bro.
We're gonna make it work. At the end of the day, she's gonna choose you. She's always gonna choose you.
It's just be such a good friend to always, he just want his friend to be happy, and he's happy in his relationship, and he wants the same thing to happen to all his friends, and it's just sad to see that the other people are struggling. Yeah, it's just sad. Eliza, she is smitten by Justin. You can see her whole body. Yeah, Eliza kissed Justin, Justin kissed Eliza, and there was firework. I said literally there was firework. I'm not talking about just a kiss. I said there were literally firework when they were kissing. And that was the end of the episode. Then during the time they just saw poor Honey be so sad. On the other side, Eliza, she's kissing Justin Honey's by the beach. She's like just a sad dog walking all over the beach. And I felt so bad for Honey. Honey's thinking, I actually like her. So what's the future with her? Someone that I want like to be my wife maybe in the future. I'm serious about this. Yeah, I'm serious about this. But Eliza is like, she's on the other side. She exploiting with Justin. Remember, Justin was on a list also. So we shouldn't blame her for forming a connection with somebody who was on her list. You know, everybody came with the list. Now BIP week 6 part 2 episode 11. So the second episode, they're all sitting on the bonfire. They're all sitting together. So Logan said the women have a host this week. They have a host again. Yep. And yeah, like Andros did something like fun. He's talking about like a school scenario. So if this was if Paradise was a school, who would be who? It's like Jesse Palmer would be the football player or football coach. I don't even know. And he say like Michael will be the teacher, Daniel will be the nurse. There will be some kind of relationship between the teacher and the nurse, and we have like this sweet couple. Brandon is Syrian, Florence will be the exchange student, and he said a bunch of things. That was just funny. And finally, Mr. Hayden, arrived Paradise. Hayden, you remember in Gabby Alicia season, the guy will always talk about his dog every single second. Yeah, he came again, and the first thing he talked about is his dog, Rambo. And he said that as much as he loves his dog, he would love to find love in Paradise also. So when it came, the guy started, Logan said there was a little incident in Rachel and Gabby season. It's not like a bad guy, but there was an incident that happened. And then Hayden pulled a lot of people to talk. He pulled Shanae, he talked to Shanae. She didn't vibe with him. He talked to Florence, she like wasn't in. He talked to a bunch of other people, and after he talked to Kate told him, don't be afraid to step on people's toes if you want to find a connection. She did the same thing. Like, are you stepping still, Logan? Okay, I'm not being shady to Kate. I just wanted to say that. Kate said she will. So Hayden asked Kate for a date, and Kate said yes. So then Kate talked to Logan, said that Hayden asked on the date. Even after she accepted the date, Kate said that she would like for Logan to step in and see how Logan will react, something like that. Kate said she would want Logan to tell her not to go. Logan made the same mistake, honest. So Logan said something about like, oh, you deserve to have the full experience of Paradise like I did, so you should go on the date. Kate in her mind, she said she wanted Logan to not go on the date. Yeah. And Logan in his mind wanted Kate to decide not to go on the date because what they have together is like have so much value, and he wanted her to not go. It's like guys have expectation, girls have their own expectation. I wish they are more straight and communicate what they want. Like, I wish Eliza was more specific to Honey. I wish Kate was more specific with Logan. Not just expect the other person to hold on to you and say like, they are trying to do the good thing. They don't want to like if they say don't go, I'm like, oh, I want to be my own person. How dare you stop me from going on the date? They don't want to do that. They try to be respectful, but by them trying to be respectful, the girl also feel like you are not trying to hold on to me. You don't show me enough that you love and care to me. Care me. Honey, since my Irish allies, I didn't want to go, and send a slogan. So communication. So Kate talked to Jasenia. Jasenia said she see both sides, so both Logan's side and both Kate's side is some kind of sticky situation to be in. And she said something about the end of the day will be just a test to see. Kate and Hayden went to the date. It was a fun date, like it's like some kind of like that you're in the space. I don't know how to call that. You hold the card and it just take you all around in the space. Yeah, that looks so fun. Even for a person who's scared of height like me, I would definitely love to do that type of date. Kate really liked it, but she felt like Hayden was way too scared and she didn't like that about me. And finally, after that, Hayden talked to Kate about his experience. He talked about his dog. First, he's talk about his dog. It's always about him, but he's talk about the fact that he spent 6 figures to get for his dog to have 2 more years to live, something like that. Okay, so 6 figures. She was so surprised.
But it was unbelievably expensive.
Like how much?
I mean, like 6 digits.
6
Yes.
digits?
Yes.
So you bought him what?
Possibly a year or 2 years.
A year,
2 years.
okay. Hayden!
And then he finally talked about like Gabby and Rachel season. He said, oh, when I was in Gabby and Rachel season, I talked about like how she's rough around the edge, goofy and stuff like that. And he said, I might have said that my ass was harder than them, but I don't really remember. And after he said it was a joke, I'm like, hey, if you're gonna lie, choose one. You don't remember, either you don't remember, or was it a joke? Choose at least one sentence. Don't put 2 sentences together. If you're gonna be a liar, say I don't remember saying my ass was harder than Rachel and Gabby, or it was a joke. I was joking when I say my ass as harder than Rachel and Gabby. He can't even make up his mind to say exactly what to say. After he said, oh, in my opinion, Rachel and Gabby was there for the wrong reason.
In my opinion, to be just frank with you, I don't think Rachel and Gabby were there for the right reasons.
Did you actually say that? I'm ready to get them.
It's like he didn't change. He just doubled down and Kate started to see what the people would say about her there. She's like, I don't know. She was having a doubt about this whole date. And then they show Eliza and Justin, they're still around each other. I think after the date, flirting, smiling, and Justin said, oh, I'm sorry I make this situation difficult for you because we have our date and they have some kind of connection, and so now I make it even harder for you. We told her Eliza. She said, oh, she still have to choose. He said, I can give you your space. She said, no space.
As at ease as possible. Like, I know it's gonna be tough, like, either way, but you feel like you need, like, space, or, like, do you want to, like, keep having conversations, or, like, what's best for you?
No space.
Noted.
I mean, no.
Noted.
Space.
Say no more.
Not like too much space. Like I think that was like my.
She's flirty. She's like a sweet player. She is a sweet player. She said no space. Like she want that also, but she want also Randy. So what's going on there, Eliza? I'm like, good for you, girl, but hopefully make the right decision after. Who's the right decision? Who's the wrong decision? I don't know. To tell you the truth, I don't know. I'm like, she might lose Randy, but playing with Justin, we don't know what's gonna happen there. So Justin is like the bad guy. Randy is the good guy. So depending on what you call as bad or as good. And Eliza, she's definitely attracted to Justin. For that, there's no question. She is. You can tell by her whole body language when she's around Justin. She is attracted to him for sure. She also like Honey. And like, if only Justin wasn't there. If only Justin was not there. Yeah. And Justin and Honey have a talk, and Justin say, I'm sorry because I'm coming after your girl. He didn't say something like that. I think he said something similar to that. I'm sorry, I'm also interested in Eliza. Honey said the damage is already done. There's nothing I can do. Andrew said that Honey is the best pick, and Justin is the shiny option. That's what Andrew. So Andrew is Team Honey. I'm like, she's too young to realize that, you know, we girl in the 20s, they wanted Justin. When you're in your 30s, you're looking for a Honey. That's just what happened in real life. That's just what happened. That's all I have to say. I'm not in either of them. Whoever she connect with, she can go with whoever she wants. Eliza and Honey are talking. Honey said he doesn't want anyone else. So if anyone else come down the step for him, Eliza is the number one. That's who he want to form a connection with. So he's putting his feet down, just like they say you should have put your feet down. So he's putting his feet down now. He said, you are the one. Eliza says she's... So Honey say he only want her, he only wants to focus on her. Eliza said if you only wanted her and only wanted to focus on her, he would have stopped her from going on the day. We're going full circle all over again. So for him, like, forget about the past. Now it's the decision. I want you. What do you want, Eliza? Like, oh, if you want me, if you wanted me, why didn't stop me from going on the date with Justin? She's confused. She doesn't know who she wants anymore. Eliza might be lose Justin. She might lose Honey. But do you, girl? You might lose Honey, but do you? Eliza say, Honey say he want to be with her. Eliza say, she haven't make her mind. She haven't make up her mind yet. She doesn't know. Now they show Eliza having a talk with Justin. They say, we're gonna be in trouble, something like that. And then they end up kissing. The way I see this, I might be wrong, but I just gonna think that this conversation with Justin and her kissing with Justin happened before, when she had a conversation with Justin. But the way they make it feel like she have that deep talk, serious talk with Honey, and then went to talk to Justin, kiss Justin, like completely forget about that big conversation she have with Honey. I don't think it's the case. If it's the case, I don't know. I'm not judging her for that. But for me, I feel like she had that conversation with Justin when she was talking to Justin in the morning, and I think the kiss happened and stuff like that. I don't know. That's my assumption. And then, who's coming to paradise? We have the twin that we seen Gabby and Russia season. We didn't make past 9-1. Came to paradise. The twins are here, and they came with a date card. I'm like, oh, twins. I just watched the show at Netflix, Dating and Related. That would be so good on that show. Like, oh, God, you're in the whole show. I kind of wish you were on Dating and Related, but I'm so happy to see the twin, because I didn't have a chance to get to know who is who on the Bachelor, because they look so young. The fact that it's not even about the age, the fact that they look young also like make people think that they are teenagers and stuff like that. So they came with a date card that say a double shot at love.
Woo, date card.
Drink special of the day, a double shot of love. Let's go. Double shot.
Jesse was asking how are we gonna distinguish you, and Joey say have a silver chain, and Justin have a gold chain.
Well, we'll see if we can do it here, definitely.
Okay, well, you guys both dress the same. So you're gonna have to help me out.
We did not plan this at all, so like it just kind of happened.
How do I know who's who again?
Gold Justin, silver Joey. Yeah.
Gold Justin, silver Joey.
Yeah.
Telling you, is this gonna be double trouble or double the fun?
Double the fun. Double the fun.
All right.
So people in Paradise say you're even wearing the same shirt. I think Jesse also said the same thing. No, it's a we shop separate. We just happen to have the same outfit. Yeah, Michael make the comment about, oh, when I was 15, when I was about to get my license, that's when the twins were born. And so everybody are calling them so young. Everybody. Logan Aaron, Jacob, Johnny. I just wanted to say, Logan is 26. Aaron is 27. Jacob is 26. Johnny is 26. They're like 2 years. They 2 year different from the twin, but they're acting like the twin was 18 years old. It's like you guys are 2 year, 3 year older than them. Stop telling them they're a baby, they shit, something like that. They're exaggerating with the age thing. They look young, but they are 24. So don't be too hard on them and keep telling them young. The way Logan talks, it's like he's 35-year-old. I know he looked 35 or 40-year-old, but you're still 26. You could be like the older brother. 26, 24, there's not much difference. Maybe the bigger difference is because you're in your late 20s and they're still in the early 20s. So that's the bigger difference. And like, why are they making such a big deal about the twin being young? And then the twin talked to a lot of people. They talked to, I don't know who talked to who because I still try to distinguish them. We didn't have a lot of time with the twin on the Bachelorette. They talked to a lot of girls and all of them kind of say no. Jason actually, she's with someone who's closer to her age. I think Andrew, Jason is like maybe 27, she's closer to Andrew. So all of them are making such a big deal. Even Britney, she's like 25, she's 1 year older than the twin. Why are they talking about the twin like they were 18 years old? I just don't get those people. Unless you're Michael, you cannot talk like that about the twin. Unless you're Michael or Honey or somebody who's like 30 plus. You're still in your damn 20. Don't talk about them like they were like teenagers. So they talked to a lot of girls and all of them say no. So, and now they finally talked to, Joey talked to Shanae and Justin talked to Florence. So they're going to have a double date. Joey with Shanae and Justin with Florence. Shanae and Florence, they are saying that they're going to be cool girl. They are just happy about the bird. They don't care. They are going on the date either way. Florence said as long as the hometown is not anytime soon, she's okay to go on a date with him. Hometown. But Florence is 32 and Shanae is 30. And on the date, it was like a food type of date. Whoever was hosting this date, they all seemed to vibe so well. I was so surprised that they took 2 people on the date and they were vibing well. Shanae was vibing with Joey and Justin was vibing with Florence. So they were all having like a great time. Whoever was hosting that day, and there was a lot of food involved. So a competition related to food, doing all kind of thing. And during that time, we have Genevieve and Aaron. Second episode, the fight start again. Genevieve said Aaron doesn't spend a lot of time with her. Genevieve wanted to tell Aaron that she was falling in love with him, but Aaron barely have time for her. He spent a lot of time swimming with the boys and stuff like that. And Genevieve felt like she doesn't get a lot of time with him. So he's always doing something with the other guys. Aaron was like spending time with Brandon and Michael and other people talking about evolution things. I don't even know what was the conversation about. Aaron and Genevieve, they're fighting about in front of other people because all the couple was sitting on the big bed and they were like fighting. Everybody started walking away slowly. I don't want to be part of this mess. That's how they were all disappearing because the conversation was getting louder and louder. Yeah, everybody was uncomfortable, so they started leaving. Aaron said that Genevieve should not tell him what to do. So, no, Aaron said something about, he said that Genevieve is not telling him what's going on until she's angry. Everything else, I will agree with Genevieve, and I will talk about those aspects right now. But for one thing, I kind of wish Genevieve expressed herself to Aaron here instead of like just getting angry and leaving the bed. You know, she didn't say what she was feeling, so she just gave him like a cold shoulder without explaining. He didn't like that she just got angry without telling him what's going on. I know that she feeling sad, she doesn't spend time enough with him, but I wish she would express that to him instead of just getting mad, you know. But everything else that comes from Aaron Mark, I completely Team Genevieve because oh my god. And when they start talking, she will say how she's feeling. She finally opened up about the fact that she wished they would spend more time instead of him like spending time with the guy. Oh my god, he took it as an attack. It's like she was attacking his character. Like the way he took it, he literally went, keep talking. Oh my god. Say all the big word, you are gaslighting me right now. Oh, this and this. Oh, you are not telling me what to do. Oh, who do you think you are? Blah, 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 blah. He's like, oh my god. It went so far bad because in her mind, she just wanted to spend more time with him. And she talked about that it's like he took it so badly that yo, you don't want me to spend time with the guy, stuff like that. Are you gaslighting me right now? And Genevieve says she's just getting say all the boss where he doesn't even know what he's saying. And that fight escalates so much that she just say, I don't have to do this. She went and packed her bag, decided to leave. She just, I can't do this. She went and packed her bag. She started packing her bag, and Victoria was following her at her house. Saying, don't leave. You have to talk to him. You both have to calm down. You have to have another conversation with him. She packed her bag. She said, no, I'm done. I don't think we're compatible. I don't think this relationship is going to work, so I have to bounce. I have to go. And Jeffy said, don't leave. She shut the door. She opened the door after that. And then she decided to listen to Victoria's advice and went to have a last conversation with Ellen. And when she wanted to talk to her, Ellen acted like a freaking child again. She said, can I talk to you? And we're like, yes. Why would you even think that? Why would you even take your time to think about if you want to talk to somebody? Say, oh, I didn't answer that already because things are always on your tongue. He asked me when I was ready to talk to you. I wasn't ready to talk to you right now. I'm like, are you effing kidding me? Seriously, if you're trying to have a relationship with this person after the show, this is how you communicate. This is so bad for your relationship. Erin, this is being a child. She was like, I can do this. That was over. She, after packing her bag, she took to the bag and she was leaving. Erin was like sitting there, didn't know that she was about to go. She packed her bag, walking there. Victoria, Eliza tried to stop her. Nothing is working. And then when Erin realized they was about to lose her, he ran toward her. And they finally have a conversation. He broke down, started crying, get emotional. I said, I don't want to lose you. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry. Blah, blah, blah. And he said, I wanted to spend time with you. I wanted just to talk to you. I wasn't coming like to attack you. I just wanted to spend more time with you because I'm falling in love with you.
Yesterday, I realized I was falling in love with you. And that is why I wanted to have a conversation. I wanted some alone time. I wanted you to want to feel the same way. And when I brought my emotions to you, and you...
I was like, oh, Ellen, I feel some feeling. I start to feel some feeling. This feeling I'm growing. I'm also falling in love with you.
The things you do, can deeply hurt me because of how much you mean to me. And, I'm falling in love with you too.
This episode was so funny to me. It's like, and after the kiss, during that time, Eliza and Victoria started listening to a conversation, even though they say, oh, we already started listening to a conversation. What's the point of leaving? Because, they were trying to hold Genevieve. They didn't want Genevieve to leave. They were trying to hold her, to stop her from leaving. They couldn't, but it wasn't too far for her. Everyone ran toward her or walked toward her, and then they started listening to the conversation. They just couldn't go. They were getting all the tears. Okay, since we already started listening, why not finish listening to
felt?
And you have your bags in the jungle pack.
I feel like we're in their business and I don't want to be, but you know what I mean?
And Genevieve and they have they kiss and make up. They finally solved the issue by fighting over. She said, I am falling in love with you. That's why I wanted to spend more time with you. So I faced those feelings. Yeah, I think that would start falling in love with you. They finally kiss. And take her back. She's going back to paradise. Oh my God, you're so dramatic. I came with those two people. Oh my God. Yeah, that was funny. Eliza and Victoria, after they kiss and make, after Genevieve and Aaron, like, they kiss and make up on the other side, Eliza and Victoria say, "Yay!"
Just take this back.
They could hear they could hear Eliza and Victoria on the other side. They was just happy that Genevieve decided not to leave, and then they are all happy again. Everybody make the remark at Genevieve and that type of couple we will fight and then be together again. I can totally see that. Maybe that's why they are compatible, or maybe not compatible, or I don't know. Okay, this is how episode 11 ended, and yeah, we have 11 episodes. I mean, 5 episodes left from this season. I am so happy next week it's only 1 episode. I think so. And then we got 3 weeks left, or maybe 2 weeks left. 3 weeks left. I think it's 3 weeks left into the end of this season. I'm so happy. I'm so ready to let this season go. I have December off before the Bachelor start. Yeah, and that's really look interesting. It's just a lot of crying. I think that will be the time of the season that you have a relationship that can last. You stay. If your relationship is not really serious, it's time to say your goodbye or something like that. That's what's just a lot of crying. That's how I think it will be. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye.
What it took for me and Aaron to tell each other our real feelings, that we were falling in love, was 6 bags, 2 friends, a lot of yelling, and a man waiting right outside for me.
If they can fight that much and make up, they may be made for each other.